This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A-game to the table. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Checks with a projectile. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Deftly shuts out the jump in. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Hits with the overhead. The attack is parried. Gets Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Just out of range for that throw. Did well to get the buff in there. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Won't play their game. Says no with the overdrive 10 setting. Smart play with the throw. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Pokes with a medium kick. Sand blast. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. A quick breather. There's a burnout. Nothing stops this train. Player 2 has depleted their flatline zone. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Decides not to rush in without a plan. Smart play with the throw. Pokes with a medium. All in with the rush. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super arm. Carries. Lifts it. Player 1 needs to wait solid anti-air. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Jury's going to a dark place. Kaisen Dankai Ratsu. Player 1 is in burnout state. The drive impact doesn't work. That corner is starting to look scary. It's stunned. They gotta get in there. The stun. Is it gonna be over? That combo finishes it. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Decides to puff up while they can. Big counter. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Drive rush. Gets in their face. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. At this range, many attacks can connect and stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Oh, easy tech. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off, takes a big gamble, and rips out a raw super. Player 1 must be feeling good after that super, but they gotta keep on the gas. Both fighters planning something? A gutsy fireball gives them the round. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes for the jump in to start. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Grabs them. Player 2 chases them down. Sand blast. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. The throw whips. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Got him up against the wall and the stun is there. A super art? Half the broken blast field diffuses their drive gauge. A real test of nerves here. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Big drive gap now. Gets him with a Euro step. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Got him. No! Critical art now? Jump! Crowns him from above. Back into the corner. Closes it out. Player 1 faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win! They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Go, Satsuparu. Grabs a solid advantage after that big combo. Their drive gauge is empty. not much luck, capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO.
Round 2.
Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Awesome! The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Decides to buff up while they can. Connect experiencing burnout. Perfect input, not letting up. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. What'll happen here? Lofts up. What are they gonna do? Are we gonna see a comeback? And eats it. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Links it. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to take. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. Wait, what? Are they actually dead? It doesn't kill. They're still in this. That amazing never say die attitude got them the win. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Deal some damage with that quick combo. What's the play here? Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Takes a trip. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Misses the drive impact. Player 2 creates a good corner KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Impaler! Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 can build off this lead. Scrapping it out up close. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. Flash number. Will we see a drive impact? Oh, burnout triggered. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. A quick breather. Impact squat. Getting up close and personal. Burnout, but they may have a plan here. A lot of pressure coming passes out the gate right there. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. No way, that win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real...
Comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Opts for the throw. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Goes for the low kick. Decent return on that combo. Well-timed command throw there. No more drive gauge. What a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Renverse. The hit throw connects. Connects with the renverse to boost their metal level. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Connects with medium kick. Player 2 needs to use the cutter. Oh, burnout triggered. Both fighters, they're going for the super art. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Ooh, those buffed up throws, it's too much. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
Round 1.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The attack is parried. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. What's the play here? Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Player 2 is maintaining the corner position. Rising uppercut. Oh, burnout triggered. Rounds up KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Stops the attack by using a drive kick. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. They quickly get looking to impress with this super. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Player 1 will meet experiencing burnout, knockdown, and they've got the meter for a drive impact. Scrapping it out up close. Player 2, they get the stun. This is a huge up in there. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
Round 1.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Projectile to try and change the situation. Will the drive parry here open things up? Difficult situation for a throw. Still slugging it out here. Goes for the command grab. Knockdown. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Takes a trip. Player 1 chases them down. Throws them. What's next? Getting into the end game now. It's getting tense. Renverse. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Sandblast! Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Connects with the renverse to boost their metal level. Both fighters have a full super meter on perfect parry. How will they follow up? Will we see a drive impact? Medium kick hits. Awesome! You've got to be mindful. All in with a rush! Are we going to see a comeback here? Both fighters planning to knock them out of the air. Closes it out! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Checks them with the projectile. Carries the attack, and we're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. trips him up. Anticipates the overhead. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Hairpin down to the wire. Not much drive to work with at the moment. Strings it all together. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Life lead open, gets him. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Grabs them. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player one springs forward with the drive rush. Gets scooped from down low. Drive rush to keep it going. Will we see a drive impact? Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Looking for a chance. Transverse. The hit throw connects. Super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. More fuel to the fire. Put them up. Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Taking no prisoners. Who could have guessed how that match would have turned out? Not me. Oh, we're not done yet. Looks like they're both warmed up. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? Knockdown. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Overhead. They block the overhead, and player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Knockdown. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Life lead opens up. They got the turnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. KO. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Transverse. The hit throw connects. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Will we see a drive in? Player two will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Both fights on super art. Level 3 super! Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Are we gonna see a comeback here? This is a turning point. They gotta turn it KO. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done. Deal some damage with that quick combo. The drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Still slugging it out here. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. KO! Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. A brave forward jump there to start. Solid combo. Reads them. Springs forward with the driver. Player two will look to apply pressure here. It's a good spot to use a super. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. Untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect.
Manon.
Player two